Thank you everybody for sticking around. You guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Awesome. So, this is Tajfi, the first practical implementation of a Taproot Assets Pocket Universe, made by myself, Mubaslat, and Ruben Navarro. He actually couldn't be here today. He's hacking away down in Costa Rica. And anything you see that looks beautiful here today, all the credit to him. So why Taproot Assets? It's because we want to commit to data on the Bitcoin blockchain, but not in the Bitcoin blockchain. And we can commit many Taproot asset state transitions in a single Bitcoin transaction. And we also want to be able to reuse Bitcoin tooling like Lightning, TapScript, PSBTs, so that we can leverage the network effects for these other digital assets like stablecoins from Bitcoin immediately. So how do Taproot assets work real quick? So Bitcoin UTXOs, you can think of them as lockboxes where you have to have the key to actually take the Bitcoin out. These lockboxes can have virtual UTXOs, or basically Taproot asset lockboxes inside of them. We can put as many of these Taproot asset lockboxes inside of a Bitcoin lockbox, and the keys for those Taproot assets don't have to be the same as the Bitcoin UTXOs. And that's where we create a pocket universe. And Tajfi is the first pocket universe server in web app. It allows you to control your digital assets with just your Nostr key. It's silently powered by Bitcoin. You don't have to know that you're using Bitcoin. You don't have to own Bitcoin to even use this though. It's more private and censorship resistant than ERC20s and other on-chain protocols, and obviously than our traditional fintech apps like Venmo, PayPal, etc. So just go through a real quick demo. So we've got a reg test network running, and we're at demo.tajfi.com, which is I've got the backend and front end running locally and some cool tunnels set up. So I'll first connect to my Alby wallet. You can use one key, whatever your favorite Nostr compatible wallet is. So now I'm logged in, fetches my balance. Let's say I want to go ahead and receive some, LUSDT. I've got actually something set up where if I create an invoice for an amount of 10, it should autocomplete. And we'll go ahead and do a quick mine, move our chain forward. Sometimes the hot loading takes a second, but our balance should go up. And then we will be able to actually send some of the assets that we just received. So let's do an example where we want to send some of these assets to Carol. We can create a new asset address of our LUSDT. Let's say we just want to receive 5. And let's see. All right. Live demos. But if we paste in the invoice, it decodes it properly, and it looks like for some reason I wasn't able to receive this yet, but we've got, let's try another currency where we do actually have a balance. So this is just our plain old LUSD. So let's try and create a quick invoice for that. And you can also see proof of the successful transaction demo online. And we'll give this one more shot. So let's try and complete this invoice. All right, we didn't get an error. I'm going to click confirm, and I'm provided with a SIG hash that I need to sign with my Nostr key. I sign it, and for whatever reason, looks like there was some kind of back-end error funding the asset on the daemon. So still working out some bugs, but the cool power that we have here is we were able to spend a Taproot asset without ever revealing our private keys or anything like that. So we're only sending our npub to be able to generate invoices and receive assets from any other Taproot Assets users, and sending appropriate signatures to the Tajfi server to be able to execute those transactions. Tajfi is just managing the proofs, the UTXOs, doing all this cryptography magic so that you can have this basically Venmo-esque experience with better seizure resistance. How did we do it? We had to fork the Taproot Assets daemon to allow us to basically write SIG hashes in a way where the Tajfi server can pick those up and send them back to the front end, and then a way for the Tajfi server to write those signatures and then have the daemon be able to actually read those signatures from a file. Super hacky. If we had more time, we wouldn't have done it this way. But it was just super cool seeing the superpowers that we have when we actually start to take advantage of these pocket universes. In the future, building a PSBT marketplace on top of this would be trivial. We actually do have a little bit of a skeleton for one as well. Using kind 802 events, basically you can broadcast PSBTs, sell your Taproot assets, exchange basically your Taproot assets in Bitcoin in an atomic and basically censorship-resistant way. We can also leverage MuSig and other multi-sig protocols to introduce even other more advanced flavors of custody and assist in creating Taproot Assets channels for the users so they can get access to the entire Bitcoin economy even if they don't own any Bitcoin at all. All right, that's all.